Hey, what's going on, people, and welcome to another This Week in Gaming for the week of the October 12th, 2018. So for this week's This Week in Gaming, there is a lot more stuff than last week, so don't worry. And if you do go ahead and enjoy this video, then remember to like, subscribe, and remember to comment down below in any way I can improve it, or if you did enjoy it, then comment down below why you enjoyed it as well. So if we begin our first news topic and story for this week on the Borderlands 2 VR, which, experience type of thing, where you can actually play through the entire Borderlands 2 campaign through VR, which it seems like this is what they've been doing on the side. It doesn't seem like this is going to be their full release game. This is just something that they want to probably try out and see how it works. Since it is Gearbox, they probably have something planned down the line. This is something that's probably just been on the side topics a little bit, but the Borderlands 2 VR is officially, for now, only available for PlayStation VR. It hasn't been confirmed for any other VR device, like the Oculus or like the Hive or something like that. It's only been approved for PlayStation VR for now, and it's supposed to be released on December 14th, which there are gameplay of all of this type of stuff, and I will leave a thing in the a link in the description for the gameplay trailer, because I don't want to try and get a copyright strike, because I already had one of those by Take-Two, so I don't really want to have any more, not really, but yeah, it is a very good thing. I still feel like they are gonna show something about Borderlands 3 eventually. Don't know when it's gonna be, because Borderlands 2 did come out in 2010, which seems insane. It's a very good game. If people have never played it before, go buy it. You can get the Handsome Jack collection for next-gen consoles, and it's a very good thing to play through, because it does take forever, and it is just a very enjoyable game to play. But yeah, the Borderlands 2 game is very good to play, and for VR it's going to be a very unique experience for people who have never played it before, so we'll see how it works out, see how some reviews are going to be. We do have to wait until Christmas time, so yeah, we'll see how it is. But for our second news topic, it is going over the Xbox project, which is actually properly named now as xCloud, which is a game streaming project where you can use the cloud itself, you know, where Xbox have been going over the cloud storage and the cloud servers and everything like that, to stream games to, well, portable devices. So the Surface Pro to phones. We don't know properly what phones it's going to actually be supported through, so it might be supported through maybe iPhone at times. I don't think they'll probably go for Samsung or like Sony devices. Maybe through Nokia, because Nokia is a Microsoft company now, so it might be more through the Nokia devices, and they might improve the phone through that. But so far they've kind of only confirmed a couple of games that have been shown through the streaming app, which is Forza Horizon 4, Halo 5 Guardians, Gears of War 4, Sea of Thieves, and Cuphead are the ones that have been announced. They're all first-party games, which is very nice to have, especially since it is a game service thing. And as well, also, Red Dead Redemption 2 has been named to be added to the service. Maybe in the future, maybe not straight away, but it has been rumoured, or maybe it's going to be added to the service. It would be a nice game to be added, since it isn't a first-party game. It is one that's on a multi-platform, so it's probably the deals and the terms and conditions towards that one. But maybe, for my prediction for when it's going to be properly released, maybe late 2019, or like maybe around summertime for 2020, for like that E3, they kind of just go, now it's going to be released, like that type of thing, which what they usually do. There's usually a game which always like gets released dead on E3, so we might see it for then, for when the codename Scarlet Xbox is going to be probably released, which is probably going to be 2020 or thereabouts. So that means it kind of evens it out a little bit. So that means people who don't want the new Xbox, they can just have it streaming through their phone instead, which might be better. Who knows though. Our third topic for this week is for the Telltale Games. I missed out on this one, which they did go bankrupt, and they kind of they shut down the project completely for every single project apart from the Minecraft one. But this is for the Telltale Games, The Walking Dead final series getting taken over by Skybound, which, if people don't know who Skybound are, Skybound they made Slime Ranchers, which was free on Xbox at one point, and they've made The Long Dark. I've never heard of that one, but I've heard of Slime Ranchers. But the strange thing is about Skybound itself is that the co-founder of Skybound is Robert Kirkman, which, if people don't know already, is the co-creator of The Walking Dead, which might actually make The Walking Dead final series even better for like story-wise and everything like that. It might be incredibly good as well. Like Skybound do make the comics for The Walking Dead and all of that. I'll leave a link in the description again to the Skybound website, so that means people can find out what Skybound actually do. But they do the comics for The Walking Dead. I've actually got one of the comic proper like hardback books for The Walking Dead. It was literally the first ever, like the first ever issue for that one, not like the first edition, like first issue for the Walking Dead series. So it's nice to see that actually get picked up. I haven't actually bought it yet. I was waiting until something like that happened because I had like an inkling that somebody was going to buy it. Everybody was rumored that Microsoft were going to buy it, but they're not going to go out of their way to try and get a story-driven game when they don't have any other type of thing before that, apart from D4, which D4 collapsed, which didn't really work out for them. So it is nice to see that The Walking Dead is finally going to be finished, especially since all the hype around it and all the release dates, and it actually looked very good. The fact that they actually used a very good engine, they updated it a lot, and the gameplay wise looked amazing. But very nice to see that. So our fourth thing to go over for this week is it's a rumor as well as a kind of confirmed thing, and this is for the Bully 2 rumors that are circling around. Most people might have already seen this. It's about the casting calls being brought up to a special location, which has been used before, and the casting calls are primarily for teenager roles, which it's a bit odd for a game to have teenager roles and everything like that. And as well, it is quoted as well as a job description for the casting call type of things to be a mild violence and a profanity will be used in scenes with the young performer, or performers. So it's kind of more of a rumour towards Bully 2. Bully 2 has been rumoured for a long time now, and the fact that it could actually happen, maybe if Rockstar actually go back to the old school timeline of how they release games, maybe they do one every single 3 years instead. So that means maybe the next one could be Bully 2, and then after that they'll do a GTA to try and build out the online experience again, because Bully 2 seems like would be more preferable for like a co-op experience instead of an online, because online being at the school isn't really the best. If it's a co-op type thing instead, like a two-player type of thing, it might be a little bit good for some of the classes that you can attend in there. But if people never seen or played Bully before, go out and buy it. It's a very enjoyable game to play. It was probably one of my favourite games to play. It doesn't look the best, but remember, it has been on like PlayStation 2 and those type of game engines ages before, and then it got released to 360 and all of that. So it's a bit of a difference, but it could happen. And now for our final thing for this week, to even out the playing field, since I have gone over something about Xbox, I'm going over something about PlayStation instead, which is about the PS Online ID change feature, which is going to bring you out to a preview program, a PlayStation preview program, the triple P, the triple three, the 3P threat. I don't know, something like that. But it's something that Xbox has had for a long time. It seems like PlayStation have kind of lacked behind that one. There was no real rush about it. It is only like an ID. It's only like like a gamer tag or something like that. But for information about it is that it's supposed to be coming November time. The first change that you can do is completely free. It is completely free, and after that, it is a standard of. It's $10 or $9.99, and then £7.99 for. This is the bit of the weird one. Is for PlayStation Plus members, it's less. It's half the price, so it's a bit dodgy. And the fact that And the fact is just like, if you buy PlayStation Plus, you can get this for cheaper. Just to change your name. Which doesn't really make any sense. But it's how they do it. So for PlayStation Plus, it is $4.99. And for UK, it's £3.99, which is a lot less than Xbox. Xbox is the normal price. But you hardly ever change your name. So I don't know why they're making it more attractable to PlayStation Plus members instead of just in general, just have it as a one stable thing. But it's nice to see PlayStation actually have that feature finally. After so long, I'm not like saying like, oh, it's taking them forever. It's nice to actually have people have that feature, because a lot of people probably just want to just change their names. And previously, before, they just had to just make a new account just to have a new name, where you can just change it completely, and it makes it so much more easier to do that. So that's all I've got time for this week of gaming. Sorry there hasn't been anything about Nintendo. I couldn't find that much about them. If people think that I've missed something about Nintendo, comment down below. More than welcome to people suggesting stuff in the comment section, because if I've missed something for this week, then just call me an idiot and put it down. It's nice to have that anyway. But yeah, hope you enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below, as I just said before, about anything that I've missed or any upgrades to this type of weekly show video type thing that I usually do. But hope you enjoy. I'll see you next one. So, peace out.